That is some boiling ass soup. We are here still at the same place where my hammock was just slung up here. Tandy's hammock was just slung up over there, but as you can see, not a trace. At least I don't think there's a trace. There's a trace. That's right. Not a trace. Except for all this stuff, but that's our garbage bag over there. Toss the garbage. Oh, my bad. Toss the garbage. Look at this. I'm gonna pull this soup off, and then we're gonna go ahead and have some brekkie. Yeah. Do you have it in you to do this? Now it starts raining, of course. Okay, so.
Yeah, we could have left the tarp up.
Mm-hmm.
At most.
Well, luckily we now have the option to just bail and.
Yeah, actually we are pretty packed up. You know, like...
So I figure we're just gonna eat our ramen real quick.
Oh yeah, this is your cup.
Thank you. Hell yeah, okay. Okay. Perfection.
Now it's protected from the rain if it starts.
That shit'll go. Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah. Fucking get in there, You're gonna make me come. Kick your back. Hi Twitch, my name's Gummy Worm Jim.
Oh, but you're bullying your ass through a tube. And I'm the Tandy man, so.
Okay. So we got that. This is not sugar, by the way. I told Tandy to get the sugar for the coffee, and he almost handed me this, which is mayo. I really haven't thought this part through, but I think we're just gonna go. Oh, hello, you. Oh, God.
No, it's
Jump
okay.
in, kick it, spider.
I got it. Oh, damn it. Right here. I don't need to go anywhere.
Too late.
Here, after you're done.
Uh-huh. Oh, nice. Thank you. Okay. 2 nice big squirts of mayo. So this is an old jailhouse delicacy that Tandy and I both are very familiar with.
Yes.
And look at that, it just goes right out. As soon as it's done, it's just like, poof, I'm done.
No fire.
Thanks for building the rain shelter for the camera.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so we got that.
Have a quick solution for this.
Here are these, which you can do what you gotta do with. Here's this, which once you put, ooh, it's hot. Once you mix that mayo in, we'll crunch some chips over the top. So we'll have some nice spicy mayo ramen. Fuck yeah. Smelling good. Luckily we're outside. Food is not a big deal. See, I'm not super worried about food waste, because then it's like animals will probably come and eat it.
Yeah.
If animals come up this close.
Definitely come on.
I just smash a handful in there, basically is what I do. Ramen, a little bit of mayo, some flaming hot Doritos. I forgot to grab sriracha, which would have made it, but that's okay.
But it's all good.
Let's see.
It's gonna work out.
Hell yeah, it is. So like I said, I just wanted to make sure that we got another good live stream. Breakfast, I mean, and then being on our way and show you guys that we are very ecologically responsible about what we do when we leave, because the last thing we want is to leave a mess.
Yeah, no. In fact, I thought I left a piece of garbage up at the top of the hill. I ran up to try and find said piece of garbage, and it was not there.
Yeah.
It was in my bag, but I was determined to find that fucking thing.
Tandy was ready to roll for the garbage. Yeah.
I was not gonna leave that piece of garbage out here. It wasn't
Yeah.
That's not right.
Yeah.
Especially because it was plastic. So it would not have degraded at all,
Nope.
and an animal could have definitely, I mean, I don't know.
Ooh, it's hot.
It is very hot.
Hot and bomb.
Mm.
So,
Oh, man.
what we're gonna do now is while we're enjoying our breakfast and cooling down and all that stuff, we'll do one final sweep for trash, and then pack everything back onto the bikes, and we are on our way out. So maybe this will be a 3-part live stream. Maybe we'll do a third live stream of us with the bikes fully ready. So I'll show you guys how we're all.
Packed up and ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna waste so much less on this trip because I don't have 5 full bottles of water.
Because you're not bringing 8 gallons of water with you.
I brought a lot.
That's
But
right.
I mean, I would rather us have
Mm-hmm.
water than not have water.
And you see, I brought like this one, and then the 2 on my bike, and that's it. And those were like pretty.
I brought this, 4 others like this,
A
and
jar.
a Prego container.
Yeah. Yeah. Which is good that you brought that much, but we don't need that much. And now you know.
Yeah, now I know. And I can pack a lot less next time.
The other thing that's interesting about camping that I realize is that you only have 2 needs. Like everyone's like, that all human beings need food and shelter and a good hard-working job. Like, actually, you don't need the third one at all.
Right.
I mean, it's good. It's good to have money
You
and stuff.
need a good sleeping bag,
Yep.
a good hammock,
Yep. And something to cook with.
Yep.
And maybe a tarp to keep you dry.
and food to be able to eat.
Ta-da!
That's it, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
And you can see now why I was so stoked to get everything down to just a backpack. Because once you have it in a backpack, then we can just ditch the bikes and walk and be like, all right, we're going to go find a spot to camp that's way the fuck out in the middle of nowhere.
now I've watched a lot of this show alone. Seen almost every season except for the one where they went doubles.
Mm-hmm.
And because I was like, well, that's not alone.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I may watch that season after this.
Yeah. I mean,
Because I could see that doing that with somebody else could be a little bit easier. It get irritating after a minute if the person, if you're both not willing to work about it.
It could be harder.
But I could see where somebody would have the want to just go out and be on their own for months at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Not, just live off the land and not deal with media and bullshit.
Yeah, it's nice.
Well, work.
Yeah. Camping is, it's a funny thing too, because it's one of those things where like you start doing it, and like when you first start camping, your first thought is like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this. Maybe I should just go home. And then as soon as you settle into it, you're like, okay, this is nice and relaxing. And then as soon as you're going home, you're like, okay, when are we doing this again? 'Cause-
I already want to do it again.
Uh-huh.
I'm considering calling into work.
Like, we're gonna make this a 2-nighter.
And I'd even tell Albert, like, look, man, I need another night out in the woods. And he'd be like, then take it.
Mm-hmm.
Because actually, the one thing I do like about my job is that my higher-ups are very understanding that I'm a human, and so is all the other workers.
Yeah.
If we need a day,
We need a day.
we need a day.
Yeah.
And this was really, like, if I can find a place where I'm comfortable enough to go on my own, I may do it from time to time, but,
Yep. If not, I'll go with you. I ain't tripping. As you know, I'm probably gonna just be on it constantly because I really like it. And
I really like it too.
I understand now why people do it alone, even though it is definitely scary. And you can see, like, if you watch my video, you see I didn't take nearly as many risks. Like, I didn't make a fire. I didn't.
You didn't do any of the kind of things we did because
I didn't cook anything.
the buddy system is a good buddy system.
Yeah.
Buddy system.
Yeah. Have a camping buddy. If you're, especially with stealth camps, it's tricky because, I mean, my biggest concern was last night. I thought we were gonna get caught because we were talking too much, but like as it got later and later, it just gets less and less likely, and eventually it's like 2 in the morning, and it's like I don't give a fuck if someone catches us at this point. Like, what are they gonna do? Chase us off? We already
Right.
got a good night's sleep, basically.
Right. Worst they're gonna do is tell us to pack up, and by then I had plenty of relaxing.
Yeah,
I honestly didn't sleep that much last night.
Yeah.
But at the same
You got
time,
well rested,
I really got well rested, and I felt at the time that I wasn't asleep, I was just really
kind of dozing.
enjoying the nature that was around me.
That's how my first night was. Last night I actually felt like I slept good. I felt like I broke it up into like 2 solid naps. I woke up let's see, because we were talking at like maybe 10 or so. I fell asleep, then I woke up at like 12:33.
I remember you asking me if I was awake.
Yeah, I checked the time. It was 12:33. At some point around like 1 or so, you got up to pee. And then I got up to pee. Then we both stumbled around in the dark for a little bit because it's fucking
pitch black. And I mean, there were so many sticks. I'm surprised I made it over there to pee without fucking eating shit.
I can't believe you went over there. Yeah, I always go over that way. But
well, I didn't have a. No, I didn't want to.
Yeah.
I just was like right there.
Yeah.
I traversed my way.
Tandy in the middle of the night peed like right over here in the most sticky place possible. It was pretty funny.
I like to make me proud of myself. I'm a glutton for punishment, I guess.
Why not? Yeah, why not?
The harder way, you know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It was really good, man.
Dude, this is the first time I've cooked while camping, and I'm glad that it works. I'm glad that we practiced a couple times. We made a couple pots of coffee, like we made a pot of coffee out of
the mall.
Over by the mall while we were... Yeah, when I first got the camp stove, I was so stoked on it that like we went and made a pot of coffee while we were riding our bikes down the trail. Then Tandy had to go to the mall for something, but we had to wait for them to open, so we ended up just making a pot of coffee outside the mall on the sidewalk because we were bored.
It worked out.
Then one day I showed up and tried to make a pot of coffee in front of your house, but I was using grass and shit.
Yeah,
and
it didn't work out.
It was like lukewarm. I was all impatient. It was super windy. It was not working. So now I know you can't really cook with these with wind because the wind disperses the heat too easily.
Yeah, especially where you're at in front of my house. It's very the wind comes from the bay right there, and it just billows through that fucking alley.
Yep. Finish up our breakfast, like I said, do our last trash sweep, start getting the bikes loaded up, and we'll call that camping.
Oh, it's definitely been camping. This is something that's really awesome. I can't wait to have more of these adventures. I was thinking next time.
It's the stove I was telling you about.
Because we can always get more tarps and kind of make like just a block off, like going this way. So that way maybe, you know, if we need a little bit of light.
Oh yeah.
You know, we can like kind of just have a wall tarp.
I've thought about that too, actually, making enough
just to be able to have a little light without it interfering with the trail down there, you know.
Yeah.
So we can go in halves on with the tarps and stuff.
And you can see the difference between electric light and a fire. Like it's pretty different.
It's much different.
We could actually probably get away with a little tiny cook fire from my little stove at night because it's a little bit dimmer and it's like a different color.
That's ambient.
Our electric lights are crazy bright.
You want to hand me the pot?
Yeah, thank you. I'll do some dishes real quick.
Yeah. You cooked, I'll do the dishes, bro.
I appreciate that. By the way, hello.
I appreciate you cooking.
We're just chilling. We're almost ready to go home. I think it might be China.
Dishes with sticks.
Dishes with sticks, whatever you gotta do, man. And honestly, it's just getting like it to the point that you can pack it. It doesn't have to be like clean.
I know, yeah. It was ramen as well. Now the cool thing about this, I got this pot. We no longer use it, so it is now a camping pot. And there's a bag right here. It actually fits.
Is it hot right now?
No. It fits in there perfectly.
Okay.
You want me to watch the cup?
I'll get my cup.
Okay, there's some water in here.
Here. I'll take that. Nice. This is already nice and cool.
Yeah. I'm glad I brought this for multiple reasons. But I also realized too, I was like, we're gonna need something for that to go on.
Oh gosh.
And eventually, I will get just a little metal tray that we can use for permanence.
That'll be good.
Because that's my rolling tray at the house for sure.
So, I have a third plastic bag. This one, that's the foods. As you can see, the soot from the camp stove stuff is very sooty. So I put everything that's got soot, including the kettle, which I'm going to empty.
Oh, do you want to keep this bottle?
city.
Do you want to wash it off a little bit? Your hands with some water here?
I will, yeah.
See, I brought a lot of water.
Okay, it's time to move. Actually, they're not going to come up here. Yeah, wait. We just got to be really quiet right now. Okay. Stealth is our best bet. So we got voices on the trail, which we're not really supposed to be here, but we've already camped, so we're not too worried about getting caught. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start getting everything all packed up real quick so that we can get it down to the bikes. So here we go. Oh, and don't forget your vest over here on the tree. Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll take it down to the bikes and get it all packed up and ready, and we'll be set. By the way, if you guys need a camp stove like the one that I have, but you don't have, you punch holes all the way around the sides. I do on the bottom and then down there so that lots of air can get in. You fill it with a little bit of dry brush and you put some sticks in there. Let's do this, okay. I think I still have a little bit of water somewhere. Sorry, no, that's okay. All right, we're gonna go pack up the bikes. I'll see you down there.